everyone. Thank you for visiting Otter Languages, and my name's Felicia. Welcome back. In this video, you'll learn the history of one of China's oldest dynasties, which is the Xia dynasty, which existed from 2070 BC, as I believe. And you'll also learn about the map and the geography they had then and now. And you'll also will find the story of how this wonderful dynasty came from. So let's begin with this video. Hey everyone, can you guess what the map is in this video? This little tiny green thing? Guess what country it is? Yes, it's China. It's China for this little green thing is China. So let's keep going forward. And this map here is the whole country of China now. So how old is China? China has been existing for a very long time, since 2070 BC, and it still exists right around those years that are in the chart, and it exists now. So look at the timeline right here. China has been very involved, more so than Europe and America. And then it keeps going and going and going. So it's obvious it's been a very long time, but still it has a lot of history. The timeline of China is a lot, and it has a lot, but we're going to start with one bit at a time, which is the Xia dynasty. And I know you can't see it from this timeline, but I'll give you the reason later. So, is the Xia dynasty a legend, or is it legit? There have been some scholars that say that the Xia dynasty might have been a legend, since it was a very long time ago, but there are some archaeological differences, such as a jade or some bronze stuff that could have happened at that time. It is still unknown, but we don't know. At this time, there are the 5 emperors and the 3 sovereigns of China. This is one of the 5 emperors. He is also known as the Yao Emperor. Huangdi, I guess. So that's one of them. Emperor Ku, Emperor Xuanshu, Emperor Yao, Emperor Shun. One of the emperor's officials was named Gun. He was the one that had to resolve this issue with the flood in this dynasty. He had failed, but spent 9 years of trying to build a big coverage so that a flood cannot go near China, like a barrier. He and his men tried everything they could to prevent this flood, but sadly, it did not work. So one of the emperors has tried to send out General Gun's son, and his name is called Yu. This is Yu the Great. Unlike his father's failure, Yu the Great was a successful mission. What he did was try to build a canal between the waters of China, so it would drain through the whole land. So Yu the Great became very successful in 13 years of building this canal. Here is a whole lineage line that came from Yu to Jia, 16 generations. Now, China never had a hierarchy thing before, but they did now, and here it is. One of these archaeological evidence of the Xia dynasty that I mentioned earlier was this one, and this one, which is also called the Jade, and also this one. Not only were there archaeological evidence of this time, there's one of the rivers that was in China. It's called the Yellow River. This is another river called the Tianjin River. And here's the whole map of China that includes the two rivers. The Yellow River, which is on the bottom, and the Tianjin River, which is on the top, I believe. So there you have it. This has been a whole series of the Xia dynasty, which is a very long dynasty. So thank you for watching. 再见. This is a guy called Nelson Mandela. He has this quote that really stands out to me, and this is one of his quotes I'd like to share to you. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes in his head. But if you talk to him in a language that goes in his heart, in his own language, that will go to his heart. So thank you so much for watching. And if you have any feedback or questions, let me know.